Oftentimes, when I'm training presentation courses, people will say, Shelby, I'm actually pretty good at public speaking and giving presentations if I have the time to really prepare and practice. But when I'm asked to speak in an impromptu situation, that's when I really struggle. I get lost and confused, and I just don't know what to say. The reality is that in today's world, we're asked to think on our feet every single day, whether it's in meetings, being asked to speak up, deliver a status update, or when we're walking down the hall and we bump into a colleague or a manager, we get asked to speak on our feet all the time. So being prepared for this is critical to our professional success. The good news is that Dale Carnegie has a process for thinking on our feet. There are 3 parts to this process. They are think, speak, and tie a bow on it. The first step is to think. Well, you might be thinking to yourself, Shelby, that seems pretty obvious. Of course we're going to be thinking. But the reality is when we're asked to speak and we aren't prepared for it, our adrenaline shoots through the roof and we might lose our train of thought. We might not actually really think about what we're trying to say before we just jump into speaking. So Dale Carnegie suggests that you take a moment, take a deep breath, think about, what can I say on this subject? Do I have any evidence to support what I'm going to talk about, or can I speak to my experience on this matter? It shouldn't take any more than 4 or 5 seconds. Don't wait too long, but take a moment to pause and really think about what you want to say. Once you've been able to think, the second step is to speak. Now, this is the part we like to jump into. When we speak, though, let's make sure that we speak to our experience. Tell a story. A story is a great way for you to connect not only on a logical level with the person you're speaking to, but also on a personal and an emotional level. So thinking about what data you might have, statistics, whatever it is, speak and speak with confidence. You might be thinking, well, it's impromptu. I don't have any confidence right now. Dale Carnegie, his philosophy is act and you will be. So if you want to be confident, act confident and you will be confident. So be confident and speak to your experience or knowledge base. I also want to add something here that if you don't know anything about the subject that you've been asked on, it's okay to say, hey, I actually don't know anything about that, but I always suggest being honest and then saying, I will find someone who knows the answer, or I will go research the answer and get back to you. So don't just say a bunch of words that don't make sense. Once we've spoken, the third step to impromptu speaking is to tie a bow on it. So what does that mean? That means to summarize what you've just said or leave them with a closing statement. It makes it sound like you've actually prepared what you were going to say and really thought through the process, even though it was impromptu. So tie a bow on it, summarize what you just said, and you will sound really credible when you're asked to speak in the moment. So the 3 steps to giving an impromptu speech are think, just for a few seconds, speak to your experience or knowledge base, and third, tie a bow on it. If you do these 3 things, you will be more confident and relevant the next time you're asked to speak in the moment.